Ciao, my name is Filippo Martinoni. I'm a student. I did here for the Z-Knipser in RoboCup my semester thesis. I create this tutorial in order to facilitate, so to make easy the life when you will start with the code. uh, it's not so easy at the beginning to understand what go where and why and so on, so the structure of the framework, but I hope that with this video you're going to get a better overview on all. So I also try to tell you as more as I can. I'm not always sure that what I'm saying is true. So what I mean with that, I mean that sometimes I just try to figure out how the stuff work, but I didn't analyze exactly every line of code in order to see if what I get is exactly what actually is happening in the framework. So in this tutorial I will start with the Eclipse installation. That is what I use and what I found it can be really helpful also for you. Then how to download the code repository, then how to use the simulator, how to create a module, how to debug a module, so for example with drawing, with output and so on. Then the definition of a streamable class that you're going to see what does it, how the role for finite state machine is implemented, then how the communication between the robot work, and at the end how Bush works. So Bush is the graphical user interface that you use to connect with the robot and to deploy the code. So about general advice that I would give you, so we have this wiki, but the wiki is not really updated. So if you look in the right, so in the top right corner, you can see one was the last modification that has been, and I personally would suggest you that if something is older than 6 months, just look it to have a general idea, but don't try to follow it, because from my experience this doesn't work. I mean, a lot of stuff are not updated, and therefore maybe you think it should work as there is written, but then it doesn't work. What you should look is the Human code release. Since I mean the main structure is the same as it was there, so use it. And also big advice that I give you, in the code there are a lot of variable, and always check, so always give you an output in order to check if the variable that you are using is actually what you think it is. For example, now I don't remember exactly the name, but there is I think the ball model. That means that you always measure the distance of the ball with using as reference the robot, but you have, for example, the combined world model, and then there inside there is also something with the ball, and there you get the coordinate of the ball according to the global coordinate frame. So what I want to see is that sometimes you find something, you think, okay, should be this, but actually it's something other. So in order to spare time, if you see that your code doesn't do what it should, check if the variables that are using are updated and if they are actually what you think they should be, because this is not always the same. Else, I suggest you also to speak a lot with your friends, with your colleague, because working in a team, so it can be very helpful, it's nicer, and you are going also to create a very nice environment also with your colleague. So thank you, and as I say, I hope that this tutorial will clarify a lot and explain you and give you a general overview on the different argument. Last stuff, so I make first a set of tutorial for a general use of the Human code release, and then I create a specific tutorial on the path algorithm that was the theme of my semester thesis. Thank you once more and good luck.